Hello everyone, welcome to Travels Round the Parish with Aquila. I am the minister at For Martin Church. So Di and I thought today we'd take a bit of break and we've come into Travels Kirk. Now you might be wondering why I have a glass of wine and a wine glass beside me. Well, this wine bottle made me think of the first miracle that we really hear about, that Jesus did, and that was when he went with his mother to a wedding, and he was with all the guests, and they're all sitting and they're all having a good time. And as you can imagine, in a wedding, and even back then, there was a lot of drinking, let's put it that way. So nothing has really changed in over 2,000 years. And at one point, the servants who were serving this meal and all the wine had gone up to the host and said, "Look, we've run out of wine. It's all gone." And Mary, Jesus's mother, had heard this. So she goes to Jesus, go on, you can sort this out. I know you can sort this out. And Jesus, and I think this is a wonderful moment, Jesus being a son before he was, I guess, Messiah, somebody who could perform miracles. I just sort of said, "No, Mum, no, I'm not doing this." But she cajoled him, and he went and he got the servants to fill up these big jars with water, and he performed his miracle. And in the jars was the best wine that any of the guests had ever drunk. And they were kidding on the host and saying, "I see you've kept the best till last," because normally the best wine would go out first. And once everyone had got a bit merry, then the not so good wine would go out. So Jesus kind of saved the day for the host there. And this story, we can look at it simply as water turning into wine. But there's also more to this. It's the fact that in this miracle, we see the generosity of God. It wasn't just any prosaic wine that was sent out. Jesus turned the water into the best wine. And it wasn't just one jar. It was 10 jars. So they were, and I think the jars were about from the ground to about up here. They were big jars, and they were all filled with good quality wine. And it shows us about how generous our God can be when we ask him for something. God always knows what we need, even if we ourselves don't know. Sometimes we pray to God and we ask for a specific thing, and we don't get that. What we get is something that's not quite what we asked for. But you see, God knows what is best for us, because sometimes we don't. We think we know what we want. We don't always. And God is someone who the Bible tells us knew us even before we were born. He knew who we would be and who we are capable of being. God knows the best that we can be, and he always tweaks us to get to that person. So here we have this bottle of wine that represents the generosity of God and God knowing what's best for us. I will see you soon. So God bless. And if you like this video, please like and share. Goodbye. Hello, everyone. Fern and myself are going to be taking a wee break from Travels Round the Parish, but we will be back in September. So we won't be away long and we will see you soon. Have a good summer and take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.